Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Heir of Carthage here. Sorry it's been a little while. I was actually moving, and I'm now settled into a new place. Living with a couple of friends for a few months until the wedding goes down. So, ought to be pretty good, though. I like these guys, and it's a cool place. I'm excited to be here. So, let's pick up the Tosa campaign where we left off. And I'm thinking right now we were in the midst of... I don't know if my sound is right, actually. I'm gonna crank the sound down just a little, just to make sure it doesn't overpower my commentary. And if it's not quite right, I'll fix it in the next video. But in any case, if you remember, we had taken Musashi, which is good. Our troops are doing some retraining, but right now they do have fire support from my navy if necessary. And then I believe over here we were trying to retake Harima, which just fell when an enemy army beat me to it. But they got kind of thrashed in a battle in the previous video. So all I need to do is retake it from them. I could siege them out, but let's just go ahead and auto-resolve. I think this will be an easy win. I might end up paying the price for that. I hit the wrong button, my bad. I lost a Katana Kachi, but captured a pair of guns, so that's a pretty acceptable trade-off there, in my opinion. And you'll also notice that my income is really bad right now. It's because we need to rebuild some ports and get rid of some of the piracy that's going on my trade lanes. I do have a fleet right here, which is in pretty good condition. We're going to kill this Shogunate ship right here, and then we're going to sail south to Tosa and get the raiders off of my port at Tosa, and that should help free up quite a bit of my income as well. So we'll sail clear down here. I also have some people giving me some grief up here. They've damaged some of my buildings. We're going to make sure any port that I haven't repaired is repaired, because that'll also help my income go up. There's one right there. Okay, so yeah, we'll try and get some of the income fixed. I'm sure that'll turn around after a couple of turns. I'm not too particularly worried. Let's go ahead and end this turn and see what the AI decides to throw against us. It's going to be a while before I gain very good control of Musashi, to be honest. It's going to take a little bit of doing. I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish this campaign in this particular video. I think we have quite a bit of work to do. I'll show you the victory conditions here in a minute. Sorry, I got tongue-tied. And once we take a look at the victory conditions, it should give us an idea on whether or not we need to have another video after this one, which if we do is fine. Obviously I'll do it. You can see that they're continuing to raid my trade routes and bombard ports. I'll start to clean them out with my navies. Sweet. There's a big allied navy sailing towards Musashi, so that'd be awesome if they come over there and drop an army. That would definitely help me in this particular position. Hopefully my allies will clean up some of these enemy fleets around there too. Looks like the Odwara are going to attack this particular city. I might be able to salvage it, like actually win the battle, but I don't really care, to be honest. I'll let it go. All I really want to defend is Musashi right now, and if they can focus all their attention on Musashi, that'll just give me one place in which to kill them all. So some of you may not be happy that I did that, but I'm basically just going to consolidate my provinces there for the time being, because Musashi is the one that I really need to hold for the victory conditions. So what I'm going to do is kind of hole up in there. Let's see, how many units I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. This levy infantry unit is pretty worthless. Let's see what we can... Oh, I can't recruit much of anything here. This city in general is worthless. We need to get this place built up. Got a police station and a financial district. I'll tear down the financial district later, or just I'll go ahead and improve the city and we'll build something else. Let's use my my navy to do some bombardments here. Continue to decimate those little troops there. Let's see. Let's get this navy. It looks like the Satsuma are headed towards Tosa as well, so they may help me clean out some of these raiders going through here. Looks like we've driven off some of them, and as soon as I unblockade Tosa, I believe my income will go back to the positive. Let's see, where's Harima? Let's get back to Harima. I can only recruit levy-type infantry there. My guys are rebuilding. This city is already allied to my cause, so I'm going to go ahead and move on towards the next city. I think this one will stay pretty well under control. Let's take a look at our development. Let's research this one that gives me +1 to clan-wide happiness. That'll help repress the provinces more and allow me to continue to tax them and make an income for the clan, basically. I don't have a lot of agents out there right now, and that's probably a mistake on my part. I can try and clear that up. Yeah, right there, the Satsuma just knocked them off my port, and you can see that my income went right back into the positive. Now the enemy is going to continue to harass me and raid my trade routes and everything, but I'll start to put an end to that. I hope they don't destroy that allied fleet heading towards me. I might want to send some ships down there and help escort them in. Oh, it looks like they slipped right past, though. Good. AI is not real smart there for letting those guys past. Let's see what's gonna happen. Probably gonna come bombard my port some more. Oh, I do not think that's what you wanted to do. Those guys will die, which is good. At least that get rid of them. It's very nice, and then they come attack me and just get it over with. I mean, they didn't really need to do that, or should have done it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Let's see. Let's upgrade this to a magistrate. That'll help repress the province and convert it to the imperial cause faster.
At your command.
There are some enemy troops around. I'll give them a bombarding. Actually, I'm going to take part of this navy. I'm going to leave the 2 frigates and the ironclad, and I'll take these Kasugas and my Chitons, and we'll go knock these guys off our trade routes. I think that'd be a better use. I'll split my fleet in 2. Enemy Kasuga here, not worth me showing you the fight, so I'm just going to sink it. Go about my business. Let's keep moving down this trade lane. We'll raid the trade lane for the enemies there, and that'll make me a little bit of income and kind of help me fight back against them. Let's see, at Tosa we need to repair the port. There's a Sendai ship blockading it now, but we'll go take them out. There's 2 Sendai ships there. 2 very thrashed, weak corvettes, so again, sorry that it's auto-resolved, but it's honestly not worth your time to see it. So let's scupper that worthless ship that I captured, and let's sail back the direction. So it looks like we fixed the income issues. That's good. And I'm going to wait until winter's over before I move these troops on over, just because I'm concerned. I'll put the Ishin Shishi in this army. This province is still perfectly happy, so I'm not really worried about them. Let's upgrade this to a let's upgrade it to a trading port. That'll help my income as well. It's going to be many more turns until we can construct some helpful buildings in Musashi. I think that other town that I had captured had a barracks in it, which was very helpful. So it is too bad that I lost it, but I really don't want to lose Musashi. Those guys are just going to come around being a nuisance. There's Sendai fleets everywhere. These guys have fleets all over the place, and their provinces are the one way up here in the corner of Japan. So it's going to be near impossible for me to extinct them in order to get rid of their fleets. So it's just an unfortunate situation there where the AI just does those nuisance things. It makes them less effective at any one given naval battle, but makes them more effective at disrupting your trade. I'm not sure if that's why they're programmed that way. It definitely makes it annoying, because it'd be fun to have some like big naval fights, but the AI does not typically move its navies in larger groups from what I've noticed. Enemy raids Musashi. It's very expected. Prepare my port.
Battle ready, sir.
Let's see. I want to keep my guys where they can provide naval support to anybody who attacks my castle. I think that would be the best use of them right now. It's going to be several more turns till we finish that stuff. Let's see, my guys here are pretty much retrained. I think I can march all the way there in one turn. If I can, I'll wait one more turn and let these guys retrain just a little more before I move on at that point. Let's see if I can keep moving my fleet up this direction, though, and try and get these guys off my trade routes.
That is impossible, my lord. For honor and glory.
There we go. Let's go ahead and end another turn.
My lord.
Oh man, if that fleet of my ally gets through there with just the one ship and the huge army, I'm gonna laugh. It's gonna be really funny if the AI doesn't sink them. Because then they'll show up around Musashi, and that'll really help me start to spread some Imperial pain in that vicinity. I think Kyoto is under the control of a shogunate clan as well, which is obviously unacceptable. It's one of the victory provinces that's required, so we'll definitely have to take it. Let's see. Of course, all the same kind of stuff going on. We did finish the research, though, so we got the +1 to clan happiness. I don't need this stuff for the Ishin Shishi. That's a waste. I don't really need -10% of the cost of constructing farms. This one gives me a reduction in administration costs, but increases modernization. That's kind of a interesting scenario. This one's -10 to the upkeep cost of all armies and navies. That's actually pretty helpful. So let's keep researching that. So that's going to cut down on the operational cost of my forces. That's never a bad thing. Looks like the Sendai are blockading one of my ports up here. I don't understand how these little fleets of like one ship are able to overcome the coastal batteries in my ports. That really doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not really sure why that is, unless I don't have a coastal battery there and I'm just crazy or something. Yeah, these guys are totally going to make it over there. That's awesome. They're definitely allied troops. Are there a bunch more ships? I'll let my other navy deal with these guys. I don't want to get too far out. Let's, I'll just come raid this trade route right here. And then any ships that come passing through I'll be able to pounce on. I think that would be sufficient at this point, and hopefully that other invading army will land here in a minute. Let's see what happens. I need to keep building up Musashi anyway, so this will be some good preparatory time. The Satsuma have not done near as much to help me as they have done in some of my past campaigns. That's too bad, but you know, we'll see what happens. I need to upgrade a bunch of my ports through there and see if I can get them to be military ports or something where they're going to start putting some hurt on those enemy ships coming around. Check it out, there comes the invasion force, and they have landed. Sweet. That is going to be great. I love how they have fixed some of those little things. Like, the multiplayer on Fall of the Samurai is fun. I'm not crazy about it, but it's fun. But the campaign is actually more fun just because the diplomacy is probably the best it's ever been in a Total War game. The map is beautiful, and there's a lot of fun logistic things to mess with, like the trains and all that kind of stuff. It's definitely interesting the way things happen in this particular game. Can we recruit? Yeah, I'm going to recruit an Ishin Shishi so that we can start to convert this province faster, or spread Imperial propaganda faster, whatever you want to call it. I thought I had a foreign veteran somewhere in these parts, but I must have lost him. It's not that big a deal. I'll try and hire another one. Those guys are across the bridge, so I'm just going to leave them alone for now. though I will go ahead and bombard them.
Prepare the guns!
Looks like I got some pretty good kills there. Killed about 120 or more of their men, so that was worth it. Let's see if we can take out these little raiding fleets here.
For the Emperor, prepare for battle!
See, it's just a single weak corvette that somehow overcame the coastal batteries of my port. I really don't understand that. I've not really been able to figure that out. My income is way up now, though, so that's good.
It is an honor to steady as we
Let's
go.
repair those. That port has guns. That port has guns. This port right here, what is it? It's just a port. I need to repair it and then upgrade it. Looks like my income is fixed, though. I think winter is going to be over. These guys have pretty much finished retraining. I'll just go ahead and wait till the next turn just in case they can't get to that city. I don't want them to suffer any winter attrition. And then we'll just make our move on Kyoto throughout the spring and the summer. It's going to be kind of difficult, though. I'm going to be extending myself pretty bad, but now that my income's fixed, I may start training more troops so that I have 2 armies in the vicinity of Kyoto, and that should help me better deal with the situation. Looks like I'm going to get attacked by the AI, a pretty massive force of AI. However, keep in mind my troops here are extremely veteran, and I've got some parrot guns, and I've also got naval support. So I'm feeling pretty confident here. The enemy has a lot of sharpshooters, though. You better believe that's where I'm going to be dropping my naval bombardments. They've also got some parrot guns that I'd like to take out, so this ought to be a pretty fun battle. Okay, I got a feeling this battle's going to last a while, but we'll record it. So the enemy has initially deployed their first wave, which is mostly trash force. It's Black Tortoise troops, which are going to be severely outgunned by the troops that I have. They're not bad, but they're going to be outgunned by what I have. I say they're not bad. I mean, as far as Shogunate troops go, they're not bad. I'm going to set up all my levy infantry down here because they're kind of sacrificial. So I'm going to set them up down here to slow the enemy advance and basically whatever attritional damage that I can cause the enemy with them. I'll put some guys up to cover the retreat of these dudes. Let's see where all reinforcements are coming from. We got some coming from down there, and the others are coming from this direction. Okay, I'm going to drop my naval bombardments, of course, on the ones that I think are the most vulnerable, and then I've got my parrot guns. You can see their arc of fire here. So whenever the enemy gets up into this point of my fortress, I'm going to open fire on them, and I don't know if I will really have line of sight or not. We'll see. I'll try firing here in just a moment and see what my guns are able to hit or what they're not able to hit. That's weird. They went ahead and dismounted their Yari key, and they don't usually do that. I don't know if these guys are going to wait for all the reinforcements to show up before they go up the walls. They very well might. I'm kind of fast forwarding right now to speed this up, so let's give it just a minute. Hey, while this is fast forwarding, I hope you all are excited for Rome 2. I'm going to have some more discussion. Some of you have been asking for another Rome campaign before it comes out. I think I can accommodate that. I'm not going to make any promises, but I think I can accommodate it. I would like to finish this campaign. I also promised people I would do the Uesegi campaign. And if you all are interested, I can finish the Kiso Minamoto campaign, which was the Rise of the Samurai campaign. Let me know what you all think on that one. To be honest, I'm not very fond of the Rise of the Samurai campaign, but if you all want me to do it, I will. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a naval bombardment right in this region where there's the highest concentration of enemy troops. They'll scatter here in a moment when that starts to come down, but right now they're running towards the direction where I want them, and hopefully I can get some good kills there. Let's watch the naval bombardment here. See if we get anything good. Yep, there they go scattering, so it must be near. Some of their troops are scattering at least. There it is. Looks like a lot of my shots missed. Got a couple of hits, though. Got some really good hits. That was a pretty devastating naval strike. Oh, wow. That was good. A lot of these sharpshooters, though, are going to be some dangerous units for me just because they outrange me, but that's why I positioned my men on the second tier here, so the sharpshooters wouldn't probably have a line of sight, that they'd have to climb up and then be within the line of my, my levies. My levies will weaken them up, and then my U.S. Marines will finish them off. And as they come over these walls, I'm also going to try and open my parrot guns on them if I have line of sight. I'm not certain that I do. And it looks like the enemies are all bunching up in one direction. My Marines are going to have a field day with these guys. There are some enemy parrot guns somewhere in the vicinity, I think. Their guys are starting to scale the wall. And we'll try and hit these guys with my parrot guns here in a minute. Hopefully I don't hit my own troops in the process. It's definitely a risk. But that's all the more reason why I have my levy troops down there. My parrot guns may not even have line of sight, so we'll find out whether or not they're even going to fire. They are going to fire.
Sir, reports have it that your tower is in enemy hands.
I think I'm actually going to take my katana. I'm going to take all my melee troops down to this level. I should have had them down here already. And I can probably stop the enemy advance all the way down here. I'll just use my artillery to try and get some extra kills. I feel confident that my Marines can guard the fortress, and then I've got my line infantry up there as well. So I'm going to keep my best units back in the keep. I've got my Katana Kachi coming over there. I've got another naval strike ready. I'll drop it somewhere in that vicinity. It's going to be pretty close to my own men. It's going to be dangerous, but I feel like it's worth the trade. In this case, my parrot guns do not have line of sight anymore. I'll actually take my Katana Kachi this way. I'm going to let some more of their troops get up and over the wall before I go hit them. Because right here, these levy infantry are killing a lot of them. Okay, look, there comes my my naval bombardment. It looks like I did kill a fair few of these guys who were down there without the walls. My Boki are going to be getting a lot of kills on those units from the walls. This is actually going to turn into a pretty big slaughter for my men here, or my men are going to be the ones doing the slaughtering by that. That's what I mean. My melee troops are going to be racking up kills at a pretty good rate. I've got more melee troops waiting. These guys are already wavering. You see, my levy infantry's back here just shooting these guys in the back. It's actually been pretty effective. And then look, my Boki are over here shooting these guys in the back. Like, I mean, I've got a pretty effective setup going on right here. Let's see, those are Saber Cav. Yeah, I'm absolutely whipping the enemy troops in this vicinity. Right here, they're going to make a breakthrough. But like I said, I'm just going to let my levy infantry get as many shots there as they can. And so I've been telling you all about glitches in this game. Well, they got a Katana Kachi over here against my Yari Kachi, darn. A Kisho ninja over there as well. I'm going to charge the rest of my melee troops in, and then I'm going to send these levy infantry over here to help bunch the numbers against those Katana Kachi. Those Saber Cav might very well win that melee fight. And put my Marines on the wall.
A unit is running from the battlefield, sir.
Alright, we're definitely starting to mop up this infantry fight over here. These Katana Kachi are going to make short work of anything the AI has got in this vicinity. The enemy troops are really starting to waver. And then my U.S. Marines are going to be shooting stragglers.
Your victory is close,
Yeah,
sir.
this turned out to be a massive slaughter. My men are just absolutely whacking the enemy troops here. And there's actually so many dead bodies and stuff, it was just lagging a little bit there, I thought you saw it. I mean, my computer doesn't usually lag, so this is a big battle indeed. You can see the enemy troops scaling the walls just to meet their doom. Should be a lot of sharpshooters and black tortoise forces coming over the walls there into the welcoming arms of my Katana Kachi. You can see that they're going to be running right back out the door. Let's take a look at some of the other carnage that happened in this game. You can see the devastating results of that naval strike. And again, back here on this naval strike, bodies everywhere. And here's the routing enemy troops. There are some coming back into the fight there. We have absolutely decimated the enemy troops here. I wonder how many kills my Boki got. One of them got quite a few, 113. The other one got 39. So they, one of them expended most of its ammo. Probably got quite a few kills by shooting these guys in the back. But I mean, just look at the carnage that went on during this fight. This is definitely probably the bloodiest battle that I've fought so far in this particular campaign. So that was pretty brutal. It was awesome. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed that one. So what kind of troops they got left? They got a tower down here. Let's go take it. Oh, battle's over. Looks like I've captured another Parrot gun. I don't really need it, but I'll keep it, at least for a little while. It'll be handy on open field battles. So we just dealt a massive defeat to Shogun forces in that vicinity. Plus, like I said, there's the other Imperial army that just landed there. I don't remember the name of that other clan. But you can see they're going to make a beeline for the territory of the Edo. And once they start putting the hurt on them, it'll take some of the pressure off Musashi, which is good. And I'm curious how good their forces are. We'll take a look and see what the quality of their troops are, because sometimes the AI will bring like a lot of high quality troops, sometimes they won't. Just kind of depends. I'd rather have the focus on my firearms. That makes my men more accurate for, you know, several seasons. Wow, that was a massive defeat that we just dealt the Shogunate forces there. Repair the Citadel. It's only a few turns until I complete. We'll upgrade the police office there too. Let's take a look. Oh wow, that's a good army. Check it out. They got 4 Imperial infantry, 2 line infantry, 2 sharpshooters, Paragon. Yeah, that's not a bad army. These wooden cannons are worthless, but the rest of it's a pretty good army. It's not like fantastic great, but it's pretty good.
Ready for orders.
Let's go over here and help that army by bombarding this one. It didn't end up doing a whole lot of damage, but I don't know if my guys can lend naval support to them during the battle or not. That'd be kind of cool. But I'll just be there just in case. And winter is about to be over. These guys have pretty much retrained. I could wait one more turn, but let's go ahead and... Or wait, cancel move. This province must have rebelled. So let's look at the name of that clan. Yanago? Let's see if we can get a diplomatic relationship with them. Here they are. They are imperial, at least as far as their alignment. Let's request an alliance.
To receive you. It
And
is always
military
a good
access.
day when friends come to talk.
Okay, and they are inclined to allow me military access, which is great. So that means that I can use any train station in there. So, but we're at war with them. I don't believe there's a train station in their province. That's a long walk back to my train station. So we'll just go ahead and start marching through their territory.
Very well.
They're at peace and allied with me, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and march right on through their territory.
But I cannot.
And we're at peace with the next clan that's over here as
My
well.
failings shame me.
So we'll, what clan is that? I definitely should have gotten military access if I would have known I was at peace with these guys, because then I could have come all the way to this rail station. And here is, that's Kyoto right there, so that's where we're headed, so it's actually not too far a walk. Looks like we can go across here, up across that bridge. So a couple of turns we'll be in Kyoto. It's not the biggest army I have, but I think it can get the job done. So we'll end another turn here. Winter should be over after this turn. You can see that my income is back where it should be. The raids from the computer naval forces have gone down somewhat, and we've unblockaded a lot of my ports. So I'm feeling pretty good about that situation. I could be spending a lot more money to upgrade some of my buildings back in my other provinces, and I may do that. I'm just not super concerned about them, because right now I need to, I think, focus on the military assaults. The Edo are putting together a resistance against my allies there, and I will go ahead and bombard them again with my navy. I do want to make sure that they win that battle. Enemy raid, Shinobi detected, trade route raided, spring. Let's upgrade this to a military port. It's going to take a while, but that would be a worthwhile upgrade to help protect the shores around Tosa. Let's go ahead and repair that. The Edo have a pretty large defense worked up there. So let's get my whole navy back together again, so that my bombardment's more powerful, and let's bombard that city. Looks like I damaged a large number of troops and the town itself, so that's going to be good. So we'll help just soften them up in any way I can. I don't know if I get to help them with naval bombardments during their battle or not. Let's see if we can get military access from this next clan. So this is the Takayama. So let's go have a discussion with them. They're also very friendly. We'll request an alliance. Military access.
Tell me what concerns you, and together we will resolve.
They are amicable to those demands. So we're going to move through their province and on to Kyoto.
As you wish, my lord. Alas,
Sweet.
that is impossible.
Looks like I'm in good shape there. I wonder if there's any troops that I can recruit that aren't going to come from too terribly far away. It does not look that way. So we'll need to capture Kyoto and build it into a worthwhile province as far as training modern troops. I have lots of provinces where I can train traditional troops right now. Let's take our Ishin Shishi down here and see if we can cause some trouble for the Odwara. Nah, he's not very experienced. Maybe let's use him to rally the populace up here for a while. Maybe he'll gain some experience anyway. And that'll help convert them faster anyway. So I've got my allied troops going after this castle town. It might be smart of me to go ahead and march back and retake Sagami and see if we can start to spread some of our influence here. I'll just move to right here. And let's see. It's going to increase the spear levy garrison. That financial district, I'm sure, is making me quite a bit of money, but it's kind of a waste, to be honest. I'm going to get rid of it. My income will be fine without it. I'd need to have a barracks and possibly another building that will help increase the defenses of Musashi rather than me being dependent on my army being there all the time, so we'll change a little bit of the way that town's laid out. My income definitely did just go down some, though. Oh, sweet. My allies took out the Edo city right there. Okay, let us go ahead and bring our navy down here and see if we can get within bombardment range of Sagami, which we are. So now our allies have taken Shimosa, and it looks like Musashi is under control. Let's build a barracks, or a cadet school is what we got to start with. One more turn, my city will grow larger even, so that'll be good. And then let's take a look at our development here. 4 more turns till we get finished with this. Let's see. I want to continue my march towards Kyoto as well.
Yes, my lord.
And Kyoto is really poorly defended, plus my allies are pushing an attack on Iga, it looks like. So this is going to put the oh man, let's see. So are these guys? No, Kyoto is allied to me. It must have fallen. It's fallen to allied forces. So this is going to be interesting. So let's take a look at. I may have to own it myself though. Let's take a look at clan management. Nope. So basically, I just need to hold 4 more provinces of my own, and then this will be a successful campaign for me. So I will march towards Omi. It looks like these guys might be marching towards Iga. And then I'll just start to try and capture provinces here. And it looks like we are getting close to the end of the campaign. Let's have at least one more battle in this video. And then I'll probably make one more campaign video, be my guess. As long as things go well. But it does look like we have the Shogunate forces on the retreat. We control the majority of Japan. And appear to be in a stronger position. But, I mean, you never know, like one of my allies might join up with the enemy or something. That's always a risk on this game. Alright, sorry I was getting comfortable there during the end of that turn. You didn't really miss anything big. Let's go ahead and retake Sagami. It looks like I have naval support as well. And the enemy troops here are pretty darn weak. I've got 3 Paragon units as well. So this ought to be a pretty brutal slaughter. Oh, sorry YouTube, I meant to be recording this. I hadn't been recording it, but let me just show you what's happened. I've bombarded the fort with naval bombardments, and now my men are in the keep. I've got Yarikachi and Spear Levy kind of fending off the cavalry to start with. And then I'm going to use my Katanakachi to mop up the remainder of the enemy infantry that's in the citadel. So I'm actually in the process of capping the citadel right now. You can see that my guys are taking control. My US Marines are also rushing forward into the base, and I'm going to actually come shoot out these guys over here. So I'm going to take my US Marines. They've got some Kisho Ninja up here bombing my Yarikachi. There's some Generals Hatamoto headed for my US Marines. Unfortunately, my guys are not in position to open fire on it, at least not yet.
Victory is assured, sir.
Here's to the fore!
Your general is under attack.
Oh wow. I lost my General's Hatamoto unit over here. I do not even know how that happened. Dang, that sucks. I totally lost one of my Hatamoto units. Wasn't paying attention. I don't have any clue how it died over there too, unless it was this tower that wore down. Anyway, we won the battle. It's too bad that I lost that, but let's go back out to the battle map. Now check out this stroke of luck. The one guy who survived in that general's bodyguard was my general, so I got really lucky right there. You know, I always complain that the AI cheats me, but in that case, honestly, I just cheated the AI pretty bad. So I got lucky. I'm going to leave that master dojo there so I can train traditional troops in this region. And then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the city there. Looks like Musashi has finished upgrading. I'm going to upgrade it again to a municipality. And let's see what I have. I'm building a cadet school in cottage industry, traditional dojo. Trying to think what building would be best. Improved defenses. Maybe 3 more turns, so I can't research any defenses. Ooh, you can get Gatling gun towers. That's insane. Gun batteries? That is really cool, too. I need to build some of those sometime in a campaign. Well, I think I'll just go ahead and build a traditional dojo up there as well. Alright, so let's take a look at the victory conditions. Yeah, 11 and 14 that we control. I think these guys can go ahead and move towards Omi. There we go. Let's go ahead and end the turn. I do think I'm going to go ahead and call it done for now on this particular video. I think I'll make one more video that'll be the finale to this campaign since I have to take 3 more provinces. It might take me a while to take 3 provinces. Some of the battles get kind of large too at this point in the campaign. Let's see what happens here. The Shogunate forces have got to be hurting a little. I mean, they still have a lot of territory, but they've taken some pretty massive losses. Let's see. Let's march on Omi. Looks like the next turn we'll be able to overrun it. We've got Sagami under our control. And let's see, it is still Shogunate affiliated, whilst Musashi is now affiliated with Imperial forces. I'm going to rally the populace in Sagami. And we've got some garrison troops in Musashi, but if I train some garrison troops and then put like a foreign agent up here or something, I can probably keep this town pretty well defended. And since the populace is being rallied, I'm honestly just going to make a beeline for more Shogunate territory. If I take these 2 provinces and Omi real quick, we can actually maybe just finish on this video. Some of you get mad at me when I rush these, but you know, it's been a fun campaign. You know, I'm sorry if you think it's rushing, but at this point it's kind of like I just want to finish it so that I can continue other campaigns that I've started, like the Poland-Lithuania and, you know, some of the other ones that you all want to see. I just want to get as many campaigns in there for you, so I could spend a lot of time just like absolutely dominating these guys, and I'll try and always do better on my campaigns. I definitely don't do them perfectly. It seems like you all like them from the entertainment standpoint, which is, you know, definitely flattering, and I appreciate that. So yeah, in any case, I'm glad you all enjoy it. I'll keep trying to make you some good ones. We've got a port blockaded somewhere. Okay, so they blockaded my port there. Let's take this fleet and knock these guys out. Well, they've got a frigate and a Kasuga class. That's a pretty substantial navy, actually. So I'm going to actually fight this battle. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start recording. I've got 2 Chiton class frigates, and I'm going to bracket this enemy Kasuga. I'm also going to use my my weak corvettes to run up the center and try and hold the attention of that frigate while I take my more powerful ships into range. I'm using armor-piercing shot because it has longer range. I will switch to explosive shell when I get closer and close the distance with the enemy ships. but I should be coming within cannon range here pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and start opening my broadsides. There we go. I've opened up on the enemy frigate. It's now opened up.
Fire
I
is spreading for one of
got
your
hit with
ships.
explosive shells. This ship is on fire. Let's try and repair.
Your general is under attack, sir.
Crap, dang it. My general caught on fire in the very first hit that he took. The attention of the enemy frigate has been held now, though. I've got 2 ships under repair, though. Hopefully we can quickly knock some of these enemy ships out of commission. I'm going to switch over to explosive shell here, hit the fast reload. Same thing here. My general is... Ah, crap. My general
Sir,
just
the
routed.
ship is on fire. The crew don't stand a chance.
I do not know how this enemy Kasuga class is still alive, but it most certainly is. This one's on fire. And it seems like all my boats... Okay, we took out the enemy frigate. Good, 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 good. This is starting to turn back to my favor. So, although I did lose my general, I don't think it was sunk. So, I think we'll be alright. Okay, the enemy navy is routing. So you can see that indeed, man, these frigates are dangerous. They pack a wallop of a firepower, but if you get in range, you can take them out.